Hi guys, so before we go into the main video, let's recap a bit about the last week, which I think that these 2 weeks so far went quite excellent. I'm really feeling superb well, really doing well. One thing I noticed here from Fitbit is that my resting heart rate is going quite down. They are a bit iffy about their how they measure their resting heart rate. It's not really according to any literature or some stuff I read. So like a 9 o'clock value does point in. So like when I sleep, my heart rate is around 40 or below 40, but they say it's 54 now, and it was 64 when I started this stretch of my journey. So that's quite a substantial improvement in just 2 weeks. That yeah, something I noticed and which is really interesting. Let's see what more data can we get some more data out of it. Yeah, it was really a good week, can say. Training wise, eating wise, everything went well. Let's look on the steps, how it looks there. So, I hit my step goal most of the days. Just Friday was a bit short. For Friday I was on a bit low of motivation, and I mostly I failed when I didn't take the stairs. Like I went 3 times with the elevator, which I'm quite mad at myself. But yeah, it was not really. I was really down and not really motivated. But the other days I really got into my steps. It's just not. You can see Friday bump down there, but all the other days I was very close to my step goal or above it, so it's quite nice. Sleep mediocre, I would say, especially the weekend with the kids and the party are like on Sunday to Saturday. So on Saturday to Sunday I had like below 5 hours, a little bit below 5 hours, and then the night from Sunday to Monday last night I only slept like 5.5 hours. So there's still something to be desired, but generally I think it's going up because in the other times I sometimes had nights with like 3 hours. Maybe you noticed the 2 hour here, but I had like an hour pause because I had some bad dreams, and then I came to over 7 hours in total. I think a little bit below 5 hours are my worst times in the last 2 weeks, but mostly I'm close to 7 hours, which is okay. You can. Oh, this was a split night. Yeah. It's a bit problematic for me. It's like on Sunday when I go with the train, when I sleep in the train, most of the times I really get problems getting asleep here. So I prefer now to not sleep in the train and then get like a 5 hour sleep in here. If I take a later train, I maybe have to change this, but yeah, it's just how it is. Let's just think is there anything else. Yeah, at the moment I'm a bit worried about my upcoming vacation next week. I will be on vacation, and then we really have to work something out, like a family workout thingy. Really have to think about this and plan it, and then we'll probably fail spectacularly, but yeah, I think the kids will go to kindergarten no matter I have vacation. Then I will have time to clean the yard and do some stuff at home, and yeah, we have we have 2 events where the kids go to sports, so maybe I can try to be a bit more sportive there, but I think it's always a bit difficult. Like on the weekend I carried my son around quite a lot, and he's quite hairy, so this is also kind of a workout, but I just really don't like calling it a workout because the mindset just doesn't work for me. So I usually prefer to see it as it is and say a workout is a workout. That's just normal everyday moving around. I think this works much better, as at the moment I'm still riding my bike to work even if it's snowing, and it's no problem. But with just the bike riding and walking the stairs, I come to like 40 minutes of activity in a day, and this is not very much. Generally, especially I'm working on my sit behind my computer all day, so I have no real movement in my job whatsoever. So taking the stairs brings me to bare minimum, which I need to survive. And I feel so much better now that I do like 45 to hour workouts on 4 days a week. So I'm a bit above the bare minimum, and this really helps a whole lot, I think. So yeah, now we go to the main video. Enjoy this week with me. I hope I will do as well as the last 2 weeks. Yeah, enjoy, you guys. So Monday morning, let's see how I did last week. I think I did not drink enough water last days, so that's probably main source for weight loss here, but who knows. I should have looked at my baby self-flex beforehand. Let's see if I get it with one hand. That doesn't seem to be possible. Just a moment. So, yeah, 41 inches as last week. So, no change there. So, just a super short notice, and because I'm about to finish cooking and then go to the store, which sounds easy, but it's not so easy in Germany in general, because it's now almost 7 p.m. and at 8 a.m. in Bavaria every store closes. Every store. There's no store open anymore. Maybe in the airport or something on the train station, but every regular store in Bavaria closes at 8 o'clock in the evening. And yeah, it's already almost 7, so I have to cook, eat, and then run to the store and do my shopping and return. Yeah. And I made my shopping list. I won't go too much with fresh vegetables this week, because mostly because I'm having vacation next week, so stuff would be spoiling, and throwing away food is, for me, this is really a sacrilege, and I hate it generally. So I don't go too much there, but yeah, I have a really long shopping list. Much of it is skiing stuff, say, but yeah, I show you the stuff when I'm back here. So eating now that I'm not hungry at the store, which will help enormously, and then I'll talk a bit about the stuff I bought till then. So actually my workout in the studio was quite intense today, so the holding hot stuff from the store to here was quite a nice after workout. Let's see if there's still any place for myself to fit here, especially this backpack is extremely full. But I usually like putting my heavier stuff in the backpack. It's just much easier to carry that way, at least for me. Let's see. I think I won't show you all the stuff because it will just take way too long. Just to take a look on a couple of things before I have some ideas. And actually the only thing where I really get out of my way and divided from my shopping list was this orange juice. So this is my treat for the week, if you want to call it so. One of this, and bought some bigger packets of noodles, macaroni, spaghetti, stuff like this, which I probably won't make this week, but nice to have round and cheap stuff. Actually, with spaghetti and stuff, I'm not so much a guy for the expensive stuff. It's all more or less flour and water and excuse me. Some cheese, but actually usually when I went out shopping, like all the stuff would need to go to the refrigerator. Today I think it's only this cheese. Really a big improvement. Only these 3 packets of cheese. The only stuff which I have to put in the refrigerator, and it's quite unusual for me, and I'm quite proud of myself for that regard. I bought the cheap, ready to cook spaghetti stuff. And new, it's just very cost efficient, and yeah. The only problem really is it's too big a meal. Actually, I think it's too much for eating. And eating before the shopping worked quite perfectly. Just was very stressy. I went like 5 minutes before the store closed. I was at the cashiers and had to could pay my stuff. So one thing is this rice. I haven't been a big rice guy in the past, but like last week I found one package, one of this. This is the rice in small sacks, and they make quite good. They're quite good for portion control. For me, it's always a problem making too much, because no matter how much I do, I will eat it everything which I want. It's really difficult for me to store stuff. So if I open a package, I will probably eat everything. So the small sacks are quite nice. Like they're usually like 125 grams, so half a pound every sack, and this will stuffs me up really well. So just that is really a full meal already. So putting some vegetables to that. I was really impressed last week from this one package. But you have to ask my wife for more sophisticated rice recipes, because I'm just I bought some beans in a can. Mostly because next week will be vacation and I really don't want to go any stuff to waste. And also some other thing I forgot, like some fixed up pesto. I think it's really I am not in the mood to do much work. This is really just spaghetti with some pesto. I really like this, even if this is not technically, could not technically call it pesto probably. Bought some clothes for my kids, like skeleton jumpsuits, but those I will probably not eat. Then also for this sack, everything which is interesting, I said rice, really good idea thing. But I used some bit more salt and olive oil, and it was fantastic. Oh my god, and here we have all the bottles in the backpack. So one thing I really like are this small wine bottles. It's just for me as a single person, or not a single, but I'm living alone here at my workplace. I like a wine from time to time, but having a whole bottle is always a bit of a trouble. As I say, if I open it, I will eat it all or drink it all for that regard. So like having a glass in a bottle, it makes more waste. It's probably more expensive, but I think it's much healthier for me. And yeah, a whole bottle of wine just makes me profoundly drunk, and this is something I really don't need. And like a glass of wine helps me relax. There's some olives. I really like olives as like a dressing or something. This is something else interesting. Olive oil, sunflower oil. Yeah, not really some milk. Which I need for the cheese macaroni. So yeah, I'm quite proud. The cooking before shopping really worked out like a dream. Can't say difference. I really had no desire to buy out stuff. It was a bit stressy, and my secret goal today, which I did not talk about before and which I will reveal now and finish, is was also to not having the necessity to go to the shop like for the next 2 or 3 weeks. And I think that I managed quite good, because I've more than enough stuff to survive a couple of weeks. Then I could still go to the store and buy some fresh vegetables and stuff. Yeah, but today it was really a lot of stress, because I had to eat so fast, cook this so fast, and I just barely made it out of the store before closing time. So 24-hour stores are quite a nice invention if they happen to be in your country. Actually, at my home city we have a 24-hour store, but we call it a 24-hour store, which means it closes at 24 hours, like midnight. Yeah, this is our version. This store at the train station closes at 9 or 10 o'clock, I think, so in the evening. So yeah, you really are in trouble if you want to get something in the night in Germany. You will probably starve to death or something. You will probably survive a couple of days without food, like most people. Also, you can drink the tap water everywhere, so you'll be safe. Yeah. See how tomorrow. Yeah. Let's talk a bit about plans for tomorrow. Gym. I'm profoundly tired at the moment, so sleep. I have doctor appointments in the morning, which I should not forget about. Thanks for reminding me. And yeah, then work, gym, return, make some food and and yeah, and go to sleep. So, and of course not to forget about the video. So see you guys tomorrow morning, and yeah. Seems the video this week is going to be 35 minutes, but I frankly decided on the way to the store, just like a 5-minute walk, so it was not so bad carrying all the bags, like just a kilometer or something. I decided not to care too much about it. It's my V diary, so it's not really intended as for anybody to watch it, but if you're still watching, enjoy the stuff and get some ideas in your head from my head. Thought transfer, I don't know. Yeah, you're quite welcome, or don't blame me, however it turns out. Second day of the week. So despite drinking as much and eating as much yesterday, there was still daunting, but my heart rate showed like 4 active hours like yesterday, so the workout was really intense, and I warmed up with a rowing machine because everything else was occupied, so it seems to work quite well. I may give it another spin today. And now I have to really hurry up to go to the doctor's. Amazing, 2 days in and already 17 minutes. I don't know how I do it, really, for my fellow YouTube creators, because, yeah, you know. Actually, yesterday was really a good workout. As you can see, I clocked in like 4.5 hours in fat burning zone, and yeah, one thing I did yesterday, which was quite unusual, as I told, I used the rowing machine to warm up. I did like 10 minutes, and I kind of tried to replicate the result from yesterday today. Can't yet say if this was successful, but I used the rowing machine for like 20 minutes. I really like rowing machines in general, but they had like a water rower thingy, and the problem is with my massive bulk. If I go forward on this machine, the whole machine moves forward towards the window. So yeah, I did not really like it, but now they got a probably much cheaper traditional machine with a spinning wheel that was like a water tank where there's something rotating and the water is creating all the resistance. Which probably feels more like real rowing, but yeah, I couldn't really get one with the other machine so far, but yeah, this today I did 20 minutes with like 32 beats per minute on the highest level on the machine, and yeah, I think maybe it's much better to warm up than the elliptical. I tried this on Tuesday. I have to see tomorrow how it went today in the end, and then yesterday I also did shopping where I had to carry my big and very heavy bags home. But yeah, I try this especially on Tuesday where I have my big elliptical session. Usually, maybe I'll do 10 minutes on the rowing machine beforehand, and then see how it turns out compared to last week. Yeah, tomorrow is, as always, Wednesday, my yoga day, which is going to be more relaxing. Also in the TRX workout today, I have no muscle edges, but I really failed yesterday's workout, so I couldn't, on many exercises, I couldn't push myself really over the limit. Just was like 3-4 repetitions, and then my muscles started to lock and couldn't get myself into the best workout which I could do, but was still quite good, and I enjoyed it a lot. And yeah, tomorrow will be the relaxing yoga day, and I will probably not go with the rowing machine. I always like if I'm going to stationary bicycle, this does not really feel like biking, while on the rowing machine I really can feel like a Roman rowing a boat towards my enemies at Carthago or something like that. So yeah, it really feels like rowing much more for me, probably because I think a real rowing I never did, but like with the kayak and stuff I did enjoy it quite a lot, and probably will do it with the kids when they are older and able to swim. So this with the rowing machine I really can get much better into the workout and the spirit, and I really like this. But my hands are really, my not used to real work hands really suffer with this thing, so 20 minutes is probably quite long for me, so I'll try to stick to 10 minutes, and maybe this gets better or worse, but yeah, hopefully my hands will stay as soft and feminine as they are. Yeah, see you guys tomorrow morning. Oh god, already 21 minutes in. I think we will hit 45 minutes this week. I shouldn't speak so much about the video length because it makes the video even longer, and it's not intended to be watched anyway. Till tomorrow morning on the scale. And now we go and cook some meal. Thursday morning. So, after yoga I'm really relaxed now, and I stayed my second sweater this week, which is quite annoying, but I still have a couple to go. So tomorrow we have firefighter training, so probably won't spend too much time in the gym, but I kind of have to go to the gym before, else I'm getting problems going there. If I go home first, it's really hard getting up again if I once came down. I have a whole lot of video projects which I want to shoot, but I just lack the energy at the moment. So I concentrate myself on this project here, which nobody, frankly, is gonna watch just on. Right, something should give you a task to write down so you can check if you watch this part of the video. No, that was really relaxing. Tomorrow will be we'll do a bit rowing and a bit elliptical and see how it goes, and then go to the firefighters and come home really late, and we'll have to eat late, which is not so good, but yeah, can't be had. So yeah, nothing much new, and my thoughts at the moment are mostly on my vacation, which starts more or less on Friday, so really have to come up with a workout schedule plan thingy for the next week. Thinking about trying out the Fitstar or Fitbit coach thing. Thinking about maybe giving it more for my wife to Christmas. So maybe we'll try it out if it's a good thing to work out at home, because I'm really terrible at working out at home on myself. So I have to see what will work, and we will have snow, I think. Yeah, and I will have to do many chores and many stuff, but yeah. That's life. So, see you guys tomorrow morning. Oh, wait, more light. It's good to use the same. Hi guys, so instead of going to the gym today, I went for it's quite ridiculous. I went to a bigger tour with the bicycle, so I did like, instead of 5 minutes, I took half an hour, so like 5 times the usual distance. And only problem was that my clothes are quite too warm for this, because I usually only go a short distance, so my body does not really warm up and I can use warm clothes. And also it's quite warm today. This week we had like a return of summer or early spring, so actually temperatures where a sweater would be enough, but not yet anymore in the middle of the night. So I decided to not go to the gym, so I can eat my dinner now, and then I go to the firefighters, and we have a class of handling of exotic animals today. So let's see, they talked about something like touching a real snake, and I have no idea what the guy means by that, and if this is maybe not a good idea going there, but yeah, I go there and then maybe do one more video. But now it's eating time. Actually, this reflector thingy I bought for running, and it's quite, I found it quite, these reflectors are quite efficient, especially now when it's dark, when the yellow stuff helps quite a lot when we have still sun, when there is still light around, you really see this quite good. But once night breaks through and it's getting really dark, you don't see the yellow stuff anymore. You only see the reflecting stuff, especially if you have like a car coming in front or besides you and the lights of the car blind you. I had one experience with, when I was still doing road biking in the winter. I went on somewhere in the forest close to a restaurant, and the car was coming straight toward me, and this was like a really small road, so I went to the right side to have the car pass, and then I almost drove over a woman she had like a blue, really faint blue, so really a colorful jacket, but she had no reflecting element, and the car was coming there, and I have a really strong light on my bicycle, like 1000 lumen, I think, so really strong bicycle light. But I couldn't see her just because of the light coming in front, and she has had no reflecting elements. So it's really, if you get a jacket, especially for sports, and if you're on a dark road, get something which has some reflecting elements, because like this jacket has nothing which is reflecting at all. Same goes for backpacks. And really take a look when you see people walking, you see the stuff, even if it's just like the zipper, which is, or some element, you already see this, but the more the better, yeah? So let's see how snake handling goes, and maybe I'll do one more video for this, but yeah, now I have to make something to eat. Good morning. So yesterday I learned a lot how to handle toxic snakes, and mostly you should stay away from them because they're damn fast, but I don't know before. Yeah, the last day here for 1.5 weeks, so I have to say goodbye to this scale for the time being and go to the nicer scale tomorrow and the remainder of the week and the next week and then the week after as well. So, vacation's almost here. There's some repairs going on the tram, so I have to walk to the next station, but this will help me get my steps in. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hi guys. So I decided that Sunday, which is today, should be my benchmark day. My beta circumflex measured at 103 centimeters, which is like 40.5 inches. I was measuring 41 inches the whole last week's, so maybe there is a change, maybe not. Just see, can we navigate through this? So measurement is 116.5. That's about 0.3 kilograms less than last week. So we have certainly an improvement of around a pound a week, a little bit less. Not using the scale so regularly, and usually I export the data to the computer and looked on them there. So this is here the body fat levels throughout the body, right leg, left leg, belly, and total, yeah, let's see, can we see more? Visceral fat level, so the scale is, we can look back in the past here, hasn't been changed, but it shows a green button there, which means it's improving. Yeah, so overall, as really reflecting my own experience, so I really feel much leaner. Some clothes are getting wider, more comfortable. So yeah, I really feel that this effort is paying off. But yesterday actually was about my least active part. So I forgot to make my resume from yesterday, or not forgot. I was going to do it, but my battery was empty and I was really tired. Yeah, we just did this workout here. It's in Portuguese, but we tried out quite a lot, and this was the best we came up so far. So really good. Not really explanation, but she's showing the stuff really good, and I think also the white background really helps, because we showed some other stuff with like 5 people that doing different things, and this one was really good, so I really can recommend this, and we'll put a link here in the description and maybe even a card if I remember and can be bothered soon. Not yet perfect for sliding, but they're trying anyway. Yeah, I rather not get my pants dirty today. It's always this foggy here. If you go like 100 meters down the mountain, all the snow is gone and the sun is shining, so it's always a bit strange here. It's almost always covered in clouds totally. And the big sled we let at home. I think we didn't find it anyway, but mostly due to the ground not being really frozen, and I thought it would not work so well, especially with heavy people like myself. Had to sink in quite deep into the snow or mud and not going forward anyway. Probably working better with this slider thingy. I think they call them butt slide or something of that kind. Yeah. Speaking of a change of scenery, so this is just a couple of meters below, like I think the snow is like 100 meters above us, so 300 feet. So today went quite good. The workout in the morning was quite excellent to get the heart rate up, and I think it's something we will try to incorporate into our weekends more regularly. I'm not quite sure which program we are going to use, mostly because of the Fire Stick. The Fitstar app is not running there, so maybe we have to. I want to try out the Fitstar thing quite strongly. I think because it's a bit more interactive than just workout videos. Workout videos seem to work better than I expected. I never really used them before, so not quite sure, but they seem to be much better than I think. And the whole week went quite well. So yeah, let's see how the vacation week, which starts tomorrow, is going to be. See you guys then. Whoever made it chill here and is not yet subscribed, you really should think about it. If you happen to be here really and not being asleep on your keyboard, as most people. But till then, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye bye.